Hello everyone. Happy Sunday. The puppies are just in their puppy nursery room, in their puppy pen, relaxing. They just finished a nursing session here now, so they're just pretty well relaxing. Oh my. A lot of them have reached over 3 pounds now, which is unbelievable to know. We only have 3 that are still in the 2-pound mark, but all the rest are now 3 pounds. And oh, sorry, man. I'm just trying to get you guys on the, there we go, more stability. There we go. Oh, you're kind of slanted, aren't you? Let me get this all straightened out here now. There we go. That should be a bit better. You shouldn't be sideways now. But yeah, a lot of them now have reached over, hey, over the 2-pound mark and into 3 pounds. And some of them are creeping up onto 4 pounds. Aren't you? There they go. Some of them still trying to walk. And some of them will walk for a bit and then switch back to crawling like little slugs. But it's quite late here now. They're all pretty much in La La Land. Relaxing. So Tiana, she jumped big time, everyone. She's now at 3 pounds, 10.8 ounces. Oh my goodness. Like, she made a major jump. And I even said it in the video that we're doing today that's going to be up tomorrow. I even stated, like, I checked multiple times just to make sure, like, it was right and accurate. Even weighed other puppies and then went back to her, and nope, that is the weight. She gained a lot overnight, a lot. Hello, Teslaman86. So glad you came to join the live stream. Hope you had a wonderful weekend. The puppies had a great weekend. It's extremely humid though. Oh my goodness. Everything is like sticking to you. You can feel it in the air. But we were just talking about Tiana and how she made a significant weight jump. She's now 3 pounds, 10.8 ounces. Oh my goodness. She gained a lot of weight overnight. And then let's go to Buddy next. Buddy, who's over here. Buddy is now at 3 pounds, 14.4 ounces. And there's Buddy. Then we have Diesel. There's Diesel. And he's at 3 pounds, 12.9. So we can no longer say that he's the biggest because he's no longer the biggest. Buddy is certainly taking that throne the past few days. Aren't you, Buddy? But that's Milo's weight. Not Milo, sorry. Diesel's weight. And now I'm going to go to Olaf, who's right here. Sound asleep. Olaf is now at 3 pounds, 4.7 ounces. Then we're going to go over to Raya, Miss Fearless. So the name for her is perfect because she honestly, oh my goodness, she has zero fear. She doesn't mind crawling over things and everything else and taking a little tumble when crawling over things. Like the bed today, she literally rode over that like it was nothing, and she's always climbing over her mother like it's nothing. But Raya's at 2 pounds, 6.2. So she's one of the 3 that are still at 2 pounds. So hopefully now she can get the bit of weight on to catch up to everybody else and get more weight on herself. Next we have Ace. Where's Ace to? There you too, Ace. He must be over here somewhere, is he? Ace, where are you? There's Ace. So Ace is now at 2 pounds, 12.6 ounces. Then we have Max. Oh my goodness, Max. He's so funny. So Max is now at 2 pounds, 8.4 ounces. Then we're going to go to Bolt. Where are you to, Bolt? Where are you to? There he is. Oh, there's Bolt. There's Bolt, and he's now at 3 pounds, 3.2 ounces. Now we're going to go to Hunter. Where are you to, Hunter? Hunter's over here, and he's now at 3 pounds, 1 ounce. And last but not least, we're going to go to Milo, and Milo's at 3 pounds, 0.7 ounces. Yay, everybody! And you're probably seeing it as I was going by. The weights broke down. And later on, I'll put it into their weight charts. You little ones. will go in your weight charts, and then your weight charts go in your portfolios, and then those go home with your new families so they can see the progress you made and how your weights fluctuated and everything else, and where you gained a lot and where you gained a bit and everything else. Hey, buddy. Oh, you had a great weekend. That's good. You were in Wisconsin Dells today. Huh. Well, that sounds really fun. I'm glad you had a great weekend. The weather was the complete opposite for us. It was 70 today and cool. Oh, you're so lucky. It is extremely warm where we are too. Extremely warm. And like I said, the humidity is what's causing it to be unreal. Hi, Breezy. Hello. We hope you have a wonderful weekend. Puppy pen gotta be clean too. Look, ugh, messy, messy. Do that later. Oh my goodness, Max. He looks so cozy. He's like, I got the life. I'm just chilling. Oh, Raya. She's so cute. So yeah, like I said, it's really good that all of them are pretty much at 3 pounds now. And there's a lot of them too are creeping up to that 4 pound mark. Their bed's back in. Oh, Ryan temporarily fixed the washer. Now it's still leaking a bit, but he has it to a point I can actually wash the clothes, even though, like I said, sadly it leaks. Our new washer and dryer is on the mainland, and it's approaching our island, so that's good. It should be here roughly mid next week, so that's why you see the puppy bed in here and stuff. I was actually able to wash it, so I'm very happy and delighted about that. Temporary fix, but the new machines are on the way, which is really good. Oh my goodness, you don't need to apologize, Tesla Man 86. That's quite all right. You certainly do not have to apologize for missing it yesterday. Hi again, Breezy. They're doing absolutely amazing. All the puppies are pretty well over the 3 pound mark. We have the majority of them now are over 3 pounds, and only 3 of them are at 2 pounds. So hopefully now, either tomorrow or the next day, they'll also be at 3 pounds. But by that time, we'll have a few possibly at 4 pounds because there are a few creeping up to the 4 pound mark. Nala's doing absolutely amazing. Oh my goodness. She wanted to come in here again, but she just finished nursing them, and I wanted her to have a break, so I just told her she had to exit the puppy pen, go over in her bed and rest for a bit, and then she can come back in again after. Just because she needs the break and she needs to cool down, because where the temperatures are so warm, the room is so warm, the body heat from the puppy, especially now that they're getting bigger, it's just a lot for her. 10 puppies with all their body heat during the summer months, oh my goodness. But she's doing amazing. The other dogs are doing really well too. Layla had a pretty much family day today. Even though she's in heat, she had a family day with all the dogs, even her brothers and her dad today. She was very closely monitored. They all did really well though. They all respected when I would say no, when they would approach her and try to sniff or anything like that. So very proud of them and how well they listened. So that all went really well because I was kind of hesitant at first, but she is now she's close to all the dogs, but she has a very special bond with Kenai and Dodger. She absolutely loves them. She's one of those girls that likes to hang with the guys. She likes to play a little rough. Even though she's the tiniest of the females, she's very much likes to hang with the boys. So I figured, okay, well, I'll be able to monitor and watch them and keep a close eye. So they all had a wonderful day outdoors today, which was really nice. Oh, thank you, Breezy. They're definitely going to have a wonderful night, but it's going to be a very warm night. I don't know if you can hear the fans running in the background, but we have every fan on pretty well crank all the way up. Have all the fans turned right up just because it's so humid and warm in the house right now. I think in the coming future we'll get a mini split or something because, like I said, it's just the heat. Wow, that's crazy. What, the heat or Layla, like the boys and everything being good with Layla where she's in heat. But no, it's going good. I've noticed though we haven't had an issue thus far with Layla out with the boys when she's in heat, because during her last heat cycle too, we had a little group session where she got to hang out with the boys. We would do it once a week when she was in heat. Now she was only in heat for 2 weeks, but she got to go out and just interact with the boys and stuff like that. And they did amazing during that time too. Oh, with Layla? Yeah, I know, it's pretty unreal. Because I honestly, when she first started her heat cycles and we knew that we weren't going to spay her and we'd have to monitor her and how close she was with the boys, we were like, oh, how is this going to work? And then when she wanted to be out with the boys and interacting and everything and missing them and they were missing her, I was like, how am I going to do this safely to make sure that they don't try to initiate anything? Is it going to be complete chaos because it's 4 boys and 1 girl in heat? Are they going to get jealous or anything like that to each other? Or the boys going to try to compete with each other and start fights? Anything like we haven't had none of those issues. Oh, listening in. Are you eavesdropping? You listening? I'm talking about your sister and your brothers, your older ones. But yeah, we haven't had no issues with any of it. All the boys have been... Oh, okay. Yes, you can say hello. I'm sorry. Yeah? Okay. Yeah? I'm sorry. You're trying to sleep. And I'm disturbing you with all my talking, am I? I'm sorry. You can't hear me anyway yet. Your hearing hasn't kicked in yet. So me talking shouldn't bug you, my love. But yeah, so... with Layla and the boys, all those worries and just running everything through my head to make sure, okay, if we do this, how are we going to go about it to do it safely? It all went out the window after the first time of just seeing how they interacted with each other and with her. It was like a dream. I couldn't have asked for any better. All went so well. Oh, Hunter. All went absolutely amazing. It was just... a big sigh of relief, because then I knew, okay, in the future, this isn't going to be so bad. Now, can I say that for everybody and everybody's experience if they have a male and female and don't plan to spay or neuter? Is it going to be the same situation or scenario? I cannot speak on behalf of that because every dog is different. Every family dynamic is different. Things like that. So it all depends. I don't want to say my situation and then everybody think, oh my goodness, like she says it's easy and it'll be fine. I can do it and I can do it with my dog. Sadly, no, I'm not saying that because, like I said, every dog is different. Every situation is different. How different owners handle their dogs are different from owner to owner. Not everybody does things the same way. And it just so happens that the way I train and everything else, where I started so early and everything else, it helped out a lot with this because a lot of the keywords I used, they already knew. So when I would tell the boys, say, no touch, away, or anything like that, they already know those keywords. So them doing something or approaching the Layla and I'd say away or no touch, they already know those cues and know, okay, she's telling us now to back off what we're doing here. So the training prior really helped with this process, hands down. And that's why I like training. Do it out the gate as soon as you can. The basic command training I highly suggest to anybody. Do as soon as you can, as soon as you get the dog, because it makes such a difference. Hey, Diesel. All sound asleep. And they had their toys in here earlier today, and they were climbing all over them, and it was so cute. I wish I filmed it, but today was a huge cleaning day. Today, like Sundays are my top to bottom days with cleaning absolutely everything. So you got to, especially with so many dogs. Every single day I have to clean and do the sweeping, the mopping, wiping down the walls. What I do is I have the Swiffer mop. It's the... like, what's the best way to explain it? So pretty much what I do with the wet wiping Swiffer sheets that you can get, they're for the floor, but I actually use them on the walls to help get rid of any dirt or buildup on the walls, and I do that every single day. Same with the sweeping and mopping. dusting has to be done every single day because of the amount of dogs we have. Even with our air purifiers and stuff, I just like to get everything clean because all the dog fur and everything else. I'm just a little, I'm not, you know, I don't want to say I'm OCD because I've met people who actually have OCD. I just like to have things clean when it comes to the house. I don't want to say I have something or a condition or make light of it, you know, because I don't have that, and I know I don't have that. I just like a clean house. Because I know some people will probably say, oh, you're a little bit, no. I've met people who have OCD, and that's not it. It's just like I said, with so many dogs, I just have to keep everything as clean as possible. And the thing is, Ryan has allergies to dogs, and none of our dogs he has any issues with, and I play a high majority of that to the fact that cleaning the house every day keeps the dander and everything else down. Because in case you're not aware, there is no such thing as a hypoallergenic dog. So that is a term that had been used many moons ago, that breeders still to this day, a lot of breeders run with it, but there is no dog out there that is 100% allergy friendly, because it's not based on, a lot of people see, I really want to, what's the best way to explain it? So with dogs, it pretty much is based on the dander and everything else, and their saliva. Some dogs end up being more so. So that's why some dogs people say are quote unquote hypoallergenic, because they produce less of this saliva or less dander. But they aren't necessarily hypoallergenic, because I know people who have severe allergies that get these quote unquote hypoallergenic dogs, thinking, because that's what they're advertised as, thinking, okay, well, I have allergies, nothing will happen because I have this dog. But in reality, because their allergies are so severe and every dog carries dander and everything else, they ended up having a really bad reaction to the dog, regardless that it was advertised as a purebred hypoallergenic Shih Tzu. So please be aware of this. Even if you have an allergy, I'd contact your doctor, make an appointment with them, just run through it right quick, just ask them how severe your allergy is, and then just do a lot of research on that breed of dog to see how much they shed, how much, like, I wouldn't recommend anybody with any type of allergy to get a husky or anything because of the double coat and everything. That's a lot of, they produce a lot of dander. But like I was trying to get, I guess my point across is, I would straight out go to the doctor regardless if they advertise a dog as hypoallergenic or not, and do your research. Just ask and run it by the doctor how severe your allergy is and everything else before purchasing the dog, because that person that I was mentioning earlier who ended up getting the dog that was advertised as quote unquote hypoallergenic and everything else, sadly they actually had to give the dog back to the breeder simply because the dog was causing them to have allergic reactions. So certainly something I would look into before purchasing any dog from anyone, even if it's advertised as hypoallergenic. They try to use that. Not all breeders do this, don't get me wrong, and some breeders are probably just not aware of this and think they see it advertised and other people advertising the dog as this. To each their own. Everybody do things your own business. But if you're new into the game of breeding and everything else, even if the dog, you know, will not produce, I guess, a lot of dander and everything else, I wouldn't recommend advertising it though as hypoallergenic. I would just advertise it as producing low saliva, low dander, things that would trigger an allergy less severely. But I wouldn't ever, I don't know, to me it just seems like a potential lawsuit waiting to happen in case somebody ever did get severely sick, and why I really wish that a lot of breeders would be very careful when using certain words and terminology when advertising dogs, because a lot of people do the whole hypoallergenic route too, in the hopes to, I guess, not all are like this, but there's a few out there that do it to hopefully get a few extra dollars because it's advertised as that. But you have to be really careful. Especially now, in today's day and age. I just, when it comes to certain things, with dogs, I would be very, very careful in what you say and what you advertise them as and everything else, because yeah, the dog community is quite, I don't know. And there are so many amazing people in the dog community too, and so many amazing breeders. And there's a lot of breeders out there who do advertise as hypoallergenic, but then when they go to have the people come view the dog, they explain in greater detail, okay, yes, it's not 100% hypoallergenic, but it is carrying less A, B, C, D. So, you know what I mean? So there are amazing breeders who take the high road and explain everything in great detail, and I don't want to, you know, take anything from anybody else, because again, it is a wonderful community as well. There are, like I said, some people out there who, I don't know, sadly, I don't know. I just don't like negativity, I guess, and I don't like it being spewed and poured around, because it just creates, it's not a healthy atmosphere in my opinion. So I just wish we could all be, you know, respect each other's opinions and everything else. I know life isn't like that, not everybody's like that, but for us personally, to each their own. What everybody does is their own business. Who am I to judge what somebody else does? It's not my place. I don't know them personally, so I'm not going to voice my opinion on certain things. And there's so many different people on YouTube, I've noticed it, that do so many different styles of breeding, who do so many different styles of training. And everybody just needs to start respecting and understanding that there's differences of opinions and how people do things. If you don't like what you see, move on. Watch something else. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean there's other people that don't like it. It's, you know, that's it. That's how the world works. There's different things for different folks. And I guess, I don't know, I'm just not one of those people on YouTube. I don't like to be on here for drama. I don't like to be on here to judge what other people do. You will never see us do a reaction video to other people, just because it's not our forte or our thing. Not that I don't care what other people are doing, because that sounds kind of rude and harsh, but I don't like to voice my opinion on other things, especially clips of videos or other people's content that don't really tell the full story. Because even my shorts, I put up a lot of shorts, but it never tells the full story. You're getting 2, 5, 10 seconds, 15 seconds of something, but it's not the full story. You're getting just a little snippet of the full story. But you'll have people who will take that and put it in a reaction video and react on something that literally is, you know, 5 seconds. And to me, it's just not our thing. I don't want to be that type of YouTuber that does that. And to each their own. If people like that type of content, that's their opinion. I'm entitled to my opinion. I'm just not, you know. But yeah. I don't know. Like I said, we're just not a channel that wants to spread any negativity. We're not on here to talk about other channels in a negative light. Nothing like that. Because like I said, there's so many different channels on here that do so many different things, and we just have to start respecting. And if we don't like something, it's so simple just to exit out and move on to another video or another type of social media source and watch something else. Hey buddy, say everybody just needs to be a little bit kinder in the world and stop dividing and everything else over silly matters too. Or being not over dramatic, but maybe slightly on certain topics. We are slightly getting a little more, you know. And again, everybody has their opinion on things, and our channel will never become a channel, like I said, that I just want to show you the dogs. I just want to show you what we do each day. I just want to show you what the dogs do each day. I want to show you if we do go back to racing, that type of stuff. If we travel, show you that type of stuff. But it will never become a, I guess, drama channel. And if you like that stuff, that's fine too. You're entitled to like that stuff. It's just not what this channel is going to become. And my apologies if you know, you come to this channel hoping you'll see something like that, but it's not sadly gonna happen here. I'm sorry though. But yeah, back to the little ones. They're doing amazing. Hey, doing absolutely amazing. I was telling Breezy that when I was watching the stream from Saturday. Oh, what were you telling? My apologies. I was telling Breezy that when I was watching the stream from Saturday. Yes, I remember that from the previous litter, I believe. Oh, I feel so bad. I'm trying to figure out what you're referring to here, Tesla Man 86. Sorry. Huskies are a whole nother level of shedding, and the coat is something. I know. Like our Siberian Husky, Kenai. Oh my goodness. The amount of shedding he does with his double coat is unreal. It's next level. And where the puppies are from his litter as well as Nala's, it's funny because some of them get that thick double coat like their dad, and then others don't. So I'm kind of grateful for the ones that don't, because oh my goodness, Kenai, he sheds a lot. Absolute. I don't know. I was thinking on getting a Roomba, but I really don't know how the dogs will react to a Roomba going around the house, especially if I set it to the middle of the night, because you can set it to go off in the middle of the night, and I thought about doing that, but I thought, okay, that will probably wake them up, and then they're probably going to go out and wonder, what the heck is this thing going around the house? And I'm afraid they're going to completely destroy it. So I don't know if anyone has dogs that has a Roomba and they don't touch it or anything like that and they just leave it. Let me know in the comments below, please, because I'm unsure what to do about the Roomba or not. Me not being able to watch the stream and how they asked in the stream. Oh, okay, my apologies. I was trying to figure out. I was like, oh, I feel really bad. I don't know what he's referring to right now. Hi. How you doing? Ace is like, I'm just chilling. Ah, my socks. Ah, my feet. I don't want to show my feet. It's the ugliest feet on YouTube right there. Hi, you're awake now? You're on the move? Where are you going? You want to show? Show everyone that you're walking? I know, I got the blanket back down. They find it a little bit more challenging to walk on the blanket. So throughout the day, what I'll do is I'll roll down the blanket and then they can go on the laminate flooring. And yes, the laminate flooring is slippery, but they seem to get a bit better traction on the flooring than they do the blanket. So throughout the day, I'll just pull that down so that way they can get a little bit more exercise in and practice with their walking versus trying to walk on the blanket and slipping and sliding everywhere. Right? Where you going now? Oh, my little ones. What are you doing? It's so warm, isn't it, today? I know. Oh, what, Max? Oh, Max. What, buddy? Oh, don't chew on me. Don't chew on me. Watch out, that's your weights there on the clipboard. Let me move it over so it don't accidentally. Yeah? Oh, my. Honestly, he kind of reminds me of Winter. His personality. He kind of reminds me. Oh, okay. Are you hungry? You want me to get your mama? Oh, I can get her. I'll see if she wants to come in or if she's still... Nala? Hi, baby girl. I'm wondering, did you want to come in here or not yet? Because I know you haven't long nursed them. I know, Max. I'm seeing. She not long nursed you, though, honey. So she might not be ready just yet. You might have to give her just a little bit longer. Okay? Might have to give her just a little bit longer. We have a Roomba, but don't use it often. But when it has been vacuuming, our black lab doesn't mind it. He actually just lets it run into him. But labs are a lot more mild anyway. I got ones that have German Shepherd in them. So that's why I'm a little bit hesitant, because I'm afraid that they're gonna, you know, take it and attack the Roomba. But who knows? They might do just fine. I don't know. It's a lot of money to drop on something that might get completely destroyed. Testament 86, yeah. Right? Okay, let me see. Nala, Max really wants you to come in, my love, because he's hungry. Are you able to come in now, or you want to wait a bit? I know, I just told her. She's coming. Here she comes. There she is. Thank you, Nala. She's like, I'm taking over your bed, though, if I'm coming in here. Oh, she's like, oh, here we go. Here, Max. You wanted her. She's right here, bud. There she is. You hungry? Oh, I got hello. Hi, Diesel. What are you doing? Don't show my ugly feet. They're the ugliest feet on YouTube. Your mommy's in here now. Hey? There they all go. They're like, Mom's here. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Oh. They push you on the wayside. Here you go, girly. I got you. There you go. Oh, my goodness. Aw. They literally just ate, too. Oh, Tesla Man 86 said, hi, Nala. He said, so good to see you. She's like, sup? You warm, girly? See, I'm a bit warm. Oh, the yawn's over there. I don't know if I mentioned this already in the live stream. I know I mentioned it in today's video that's going to be posted tomorrow. We now have the medical cart removed out of the room. That's why it seems a lot bigger on this end here, because we spaced it out more for her. So that's now brought out in the office, just because they're past the 2-week mark now. They're getting a lot bigger in size, and it's literally just across the hallway now. Hey, Nala. See, it's just across the hallway. And that's their wallpaper, not their wallpaper, sorry, but the decals on the wall. Hey, girly. I know, it's so warm, isn't it? They're so excited. They're like, yay, Mom's here. We can nurse again. They not long nursed, though. Literally just before I started the live stream, they finished nursing. So they must be quite hungry here tonight. They quite hungry, Nala? You are way too big for that bed, my girl. She's like, I don't care. It's comfy. Good job, Ace. Make sure you nurse, buddy. Tiana's like trying to find a spot. I'm sure you didn't say that the last stream. What about the medical cart coming out of the room? My little ones. Yes. Oh, I don't think I think I quickly mentioned it in the last live stream about the medical cart coming out. And I know in today's video that will be posted tomorrow, I mentioned it. And I probably mentioned it in yesterday's video too. That's supposed to go up today, hoping I have time. I haven't even started editing that video yet. Just because today things have been so busy. So I was like, well, if I don't have time to post it, I'll do a live stream, so at least there's something there. Versus leaving you with absolutely nothing. Well, listen to that. Oh my goodness. So, is this true or not? I seen something mentioned. Is Twitter now called X? Is that legit, or is that just somebody starting rumors? It's better than nothing. Well, thank you. I'm glad. I think a few shorts were done this morning by Ryan. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure he posted a few of those earlier today. Oh, there was Diesel. Yes, I believe so. Okay, good. I'm glad some shorts went up. I'm telling you, when there's 19 dogs in the house, you got a tag team. But yeah, like I said, I've seen it floating around about Twitter being called X now, but I wasn't sure if it was a rumor or if it was actually true. But why X? Is there a reason for it, or is it because of SpaceX? Is that why it went just plain X? Or what's with his fascination in X? Is there a reason for that? Now I'm curious. I'm going to have to look all this up now when I'm done the live stream, because now I'm extremely curious. It is called X? Okay. I wasn't sure if it was like legit or not. I just seen a few things floating around about it being changed from Twitter to X. But what is the reasoning? Is it like... all I can think of is maybe because of SpaceX. That's like too what's going on with Disney right now. That's so unreal. How they're losing so much money and stuff. Like, I never thought in my lifetime I would see that happen to Disney, because especially from my generation, Disney was only going up and it was increasing every year, and things just seem to be getting better and better with it every year. But whatever it is, it's like the last few years, because we were even contemplating and going back down or not, because the last time we went down to Disney was the wedding. And just from everything that we've been reading and stuff, and just the prices down there, it's just, I don't know if it's even really worth it. And if we should just spend our money elsewhere and go somewhere else. But I never thought in my lifetime I would see that happen to Disney. I thought Disney, not to say it was like untouchable and everything else, but like, I just always seen Disney as a company that just succeeded and would just continue to grow. It's so unreal to see, though, that it's struggling so much now. But I've even watched some live streamers and stuff who've been going to the parks, and the parks look like there's nobody there. Because when we went down, the place was packed, and we went down when it was so-called the slow season. And honestly, it was that busy and chaotic. Ryan gets kind of antsy when he's around like large crowds. It makes him kind of uncomfortable. And it was that bad on the day of my birthday, and it was during that day. He literally looked at me and he said, "I'm really sorry. I know we're in Magic Kingdom right now and it's your birthday and everything else, but," he said, like, the crowds is just, it's unbearable right now, and it's just making me really, he said he could feel it in his chest and everything. Oh my God. Nella just farted. Excuse you. But yeah, I just been watching it lately, and even he was saying and watching it, it's like there's nobody down there now. It just doesn't seem like there's a big crowd in Disney right now at all. And my apologies that I said G-O-D versus saying gosh or something else. My apologies if that upsets anyone. I just realized I did it, so I'm sorry. But yeah, like, I don't know, unreal what's happening right now. And it's just so many companies and everything that pretty much were not part of my childhood, but I was seeing a lot of them being branded and everything else during my childhood that now are literally struggling so much. But for us, where we live in Canada, when going down to places like that, down in the States, it's a fortune, especially where we live, because where we are on an island and everything, we literally have to, regardless, have to have a stopover to the mainland, and then from the mainland, then we have to go down to the States. And it is a lot of money to get off of our island, and probably why there's so many people now leaving the island and going to the mainland to live, just because the cost of everything here and just to travel from here, and it's unreal. I think it's a start to Elon's plan to turn Twitter into an anything app. How though? How is it going to be an anything app? Like, okay, so Instagram type features on Twitter? Is that what you mean? Or do you mean like anything app, like it's going to have different... See, it's hard because there's so many different things out there now, technology-wise. You have streaming type apps, you have dating apps, you have, I guess, Instagram, where you have the Reels and different things. You have the Snapchat, all that type of stuff that does different types of features. You got YouTube that does different features. So he's literally trying to make, I guess, are you trying to say that he's trying to make all those apps pretty much his spot? Have it all on there? Or am I like completely off the rails? See, I'm very not into the loop of social media. Especially when it comes to Twitter and Instagram or any of that, because we don't have any of that. Not anything, everything. So like a one-stop shop. That's going to be interesting to do. That's a lot of, though, that's going to take a lot of time, if that's his plan. Because behind the scenes, all the people that have to do that type of stuff, oh my goodness. It'll be interesting to see what happens to it. I still don't think, regardless if he tries to make it Twitter that, I don't think we will ever get Twitter. Or now X. I believe so. Okay. That's going to be interesting to see how he does it, though. More power to him if he's able to do it. That's great and all. But there's a lot of things you can do on Instagram, too, but I don't think we'll ever get Instagram. Oh, she's cleaning Tiana. Oh, there goes Raya, our little adventurer, not afraid of anything. Look at her. She's going to be such a tomboy. Oh my goodness. You got Tiana, who's more of the real delicate flower. And then you got Raya, who just not a care in the world. She's like, skydiving? Sure, why not? I'll be the first dog to skydive. Actually, wasn't there a dog that did skydive? It's in the Guinness World Records or something. I'm going to have to look into that now. So now I got to look into why Elon Musk calls everything X, like SpaceX, and now Twitter X. And now I got to look into, was there ever a dog that skydived? Oh my goodness, Nella. Excuse you, girl. The last time you farted was that video I did of her when we were outside and she passed wind. She hasn't done it since then, and now tonight. Oh my. Oh, Raya wants to show, oh no, never mind. I thought she wanted to show you her walking. Oh, careful. Here's something from Apple News. Musk took over Twitter in October and has changed its name to X as part of its plan to turn, oh, pop back up. Plans to turn it into what he described as an everything app. I'm quite interested. Who Who knows? Like I said, as of right now, all we have is YouTube. Will it change our mind? I have to see how it goes. How this whole X app goes to see if we will end up ever getting it. Because like I said, in terms of other things, we're just quite content. Oh my goodness, be careful. We're quite content with just having YouTube. Oh, disappeared. He's like, I'm gone. Just came up to say hi. I'm gone now. There he is. Where are you going now? But my apologies, everyone, for the rant earlier about, you know, how we don't want to ever be like a drama type channel. But I just want to make it clear, just in case there's certain people out there that that's what they like or are looking for, or they think that we're going to do reaction type videos, because as of now and as it stands, it's not something I don't think we'll do or in the future do. Especially where there's so many channels doing it. And to each their own. And if you watch that stuff, that's completely fine. You're entitled to watch whatever you feel like watching. Like I said, I just don't think our channel will ever do that type of stuff. Where you going? Hi, Hunter. Well, that is it for today's stream. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. We greatly appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one. I'm the same. I have no other social media except YouTube. Yeah, see, we're the same way. Will it change in the future? I don't know. As of now, no. Me and Ryan, we've discussed it a lot, went back and forth about it, especially when starting up YouTube, if we would do Instagram or anything like that. But as it stands right now, we have zero interest. So I don't think it's going to change anytime soon. And if it does, we'll definitely update everyone and make everybody aware. But as it stands, as of right now, no interest. We're okay with just YouTube. What? Okay, we're gonna go now. You gonna say bye, Nala? Say bye. Especially say bye to TeslaMan86. Say bye to Breezy. I think Breezy's gone now, but still say bye, just in case she decides to watch it later. Or they. My apologies. They. Great stream tonight. Oh, thank you, TeslaMan86. No, thank you. Thank you for talking back and forth with us and everything else. But goodbye to Breezy. Goodbye to, what is, who's that other one that, I'm going to have to write them down. I'll save it for the next live stream. I'm going to say a few thank yous in the next live stream to people. Oh, Tesla Man said, bye, Nala. She said bye. All right, bye, everyone. Thank you again for watching. If you watch this in the future, thank you, and good night and goodbye. Nala says bye. Puppies say bye. We got some puppies trying to climb over Nala. Hey, Nala. Say bye, everybody.